Hello guys, welcome. In the last video we stopped at description. Alright, so right now we want to create another method inside admin controller. Let's call that Jitsi class, and this is going to be host. Okay, let's say stream Jitsi. All right, what else? So this is going to be the lead. So I'm going to let's go to admin controller. So I want to pick this. Let's pick this Jitsi. Go to admin controller, pick this method Jitsi. So the parameter is going to be the lead. So here is going to be Jitsi ID. So guys, I want you to know something, that you see what I'm doing is I'm just trying to select based on the flow of this school system. Okay, so if you are not using this school system, maybe you want to integrate Jitsi to other app. Okay, just select from the table. There is no special configuration. Save to the table and echo out what has been saved to the table. So the most important thing that concerns you is the where we are going to stream, where we are actually going to use the APIs. Okay, so it's not a big deal here. So this is for people that has this cool system already, and people that have been following up the course, they will understand what is really happening here. Okay, so guys, let's continue. So we have the Jitsi ID. So this is the delete. All right, so guys, right now we have been able to complete the arrangement of the table. Now let's go to live class model. I want to have another function, and this is going to be function to select from Jitsi table. Beautiful. So here let's call that select Jitsi staff. Okay, insert. Beautiful. So we want to select only the information saved by the staff. Okay, for example, if I am an administrator, I've created a meeting, it means I can only see the meeting that I've created. All right, so if a teacher create meeting, that teacher could see the meeting created by him or her. So we are going to use something. So here let's have a variable. I want to call that variable SQL, and it's going to be, let's use normal SQL queries. Select all from Jitsi where, okay, before that let's come here. Staff is going to be this section. User data is going to be login type. So dot this section user data is going to be login user ID. So let's terminate that. Beautiful, right? Okay, so guys, let's continue. Where user ID is equals to single quote inside double quote dot dot, okay, is equals to variable staff. Let me show you. This is it. So the login type in my own case is going to be admin-1. So if we check our Jitsi table, we have admin-1 this point. Okay, beautiful. So what else? I think that's all. Okay, yes. Okay, so let's order by Jitsi ID. Okay, ascending order. All right, terminate. So let's query. Query is going to be this db our query method. We want to query our SQL, and let's return result array. Beautiful. Then terminate it. Cool. So guys, let's quickly create another function for student. Okay, so let me copy this code, select Jitsi student by class section. So we want to select based on the class and the section of that student. Okay, so I don't need this code. All right, what I need is I need to select something. Let me say that student class is going to be this db get where method. Let's select from student table an array where student ID its associated array is equals to this session user data, then student ID. So let's return role and let's return class ID. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to copy this code, paste it. So this is going to be student section. So the same thing, but we are going to return section ID. Oops. All right. Cool, right? So let's continue. Now we want to select from Jitsi where, let me get rid, okay, where class ID is equals to student class. So outside and section ID single quote inside. Okay, you know what? This should be single quote, double quote, dot dot is equals to this. So perfect. So which means that we have automatically returned the class ID of the login in student and the section ID. So it is going to fetch out the details from Jitsi table where that class ID is equals to student class and where the section ID is equals to the section ID that we return here. Okay, order by Jitsi ID ascending order. So beautiful. So guys, this is what we are going to reference. So without wasting our time, I am going to copy this. Let's go to Jitsi here, just paste it here, and that's all. Okay, so we have been able to select the code from the live class model. So if I refresh this code, all right, let's go back. Okay, so admin ID, and I am an administrator. I've logged in as an admin, so I should see the details here. So go to live class model, pick this method, select Jitsi staff insert. Let's go back. What is happening? Jitsi where user ID is equals to staff. Login user ID. Where user ID is equals to this, ordered by this DB query our SQL. Oops, guys, I forgot to do something. Okay, you know what? Let's remove the variable query. Let's just return. Okay, so the same thing here. Return. Beautiful. So let's go to our browser and refresh. Beautiful. This is what I'm saying. Pending. So we got edit. We are going to fix this. Start streaming. Delete. Okay, if I click on it, okay, I can now delete. So guys, if I change the ID here to 2, come back here, refresh, I'm not going to see anything here because the ID is different. So but if it is admin, the current ID is 1, the login type is admin. So if I refresh again, this is going to work. Beautiful. So guys, we have been able to successfully save meeting to the meeting Jitsi table, and we have been able to select also from Jitsi table. So in the next video, we are going to work with the edit. Thank you guys. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.